Hello, my friends. Let's journey to the magical land of Hogwarts, deep into the Highlands of Scotland. And let's take a look at Hogwarts Legacy. This is going to be my first thoughts on the game. I've put about 10 hours into this title so far. I've been having a very, very good time, but I've certainly not explored all of the narrative or all of the story to kind of come back and give you guys a sense of the totality of this experience. Also, because it's freaking huge. It is a massive, massive open world experience. Just as all of the hype was promising, this is big. There's a lot to deal with. Even exploring the school of Hogwarts is kind of overwhelming. It evokes a little bit of Rockstar's Bully, to be quite honest, and I had flashbacks to playing Rockstar's Bully. You play a fifth-year student that joins Hogwarts, which is very rare for the school to accept somebody into the fifth year, but your character has these extra magical abilities and can see the remnants of magic, so you're very special. You are, of course, in a video game, we've never seen this before, a bit of a chosen one, and you do join up with other fifth years and you create relationships with different characters. You can also go off and do side quests for different characters to endear yourselves to them, and you can ally yourself with characters and become friends with characters. You can pull them into battles with you, and then you're going to cruise around not only in the school where you're unlocking all kinds of secrets and mysteries. There's cool doorways to open up, there's chests to open up, and all kinds of gear to accumulate that will power up your character, give yourself some new aesthetic looks, so you can find the outfit that you like and stay that way that you want, but you can apply the stats from the other gear that you pick up, which is kind of cool. So there's this overtone of Diablo-esque collectability in here, although you fill up your inventory, at least in the early stages of the game, which is where I'm at, pretty quickly, and so you're having to sell that stuff off. But once you apply a look that you like, that look stays with you. So if you've collected something and have found it, that look will stay with you, which is cool. Now, I chose a bit of a conservative look to my character, a familiar look to my character. He looks like Harry Potter. His name is Victor Potter. My kid and I kind of focused on that, and I gave him that kind of messed up hairstyle. But I like the character models, and I like the animation. It looks incredibly detailed. That's the thing about this game, is there's this lush, bountiful, beautiful, stunning detail all the way through this game. That's what I kept thinking about. I mean, the way the HDR works in this is breathtaking as well. You'll come out of caves and you'll see the light just sort of caress the sides of the cave walls as you're leaving, and it's just so elegantly captured and created, and all the magical powers and effects also look incredible in there. Just the way that characters apparate and zip away from scenes is so cool, and all of the different wand effects are also wonderfully sold in this game. But I think the star of the show is just the craftsmanship in the level of detail in Hogwarts proper, but also in Hogsmeade and all of the different hamlets that you'll go into. And so you'll see the map kind of open up, but you'll see that level of sort of fetishistic detail everywhere, every storefront that you go into. And there's just all of these incredible homages and touches that connect you to the stories that you've seen in the films. My family and I have read through the books a couple of times. My daughter is still reading them over and over again. She's read them in French as well. So she's obsessed with the land of Harry Potter. And even though I didn't really connect with the movies like the super fans out there, I don't consider myself a super fan of Harry Potter. I've been around Harry Potter so much because my kid just adores it, the world of Harry Potter, that it really is this superb transportive experience to dive into this video game. And the other thing that I noticed as well is that I've never been as awestruck by the power and the beauty of the magic in the Harry Potter universe as I have been in this game, because it's a really profound thing to be the creator of that magic and to witness it and to live it and to see it happening, you know, to levitate characters and to draw them closer to you, to flip them around. And some of the battles get a bit intense. One of the things that my daughter and I both noticed is that you have to have a pretty good handle on the PlayStation controller. We're playing it on the PlayStation 5. And the haptics and everything are wonderful in this as well. But you have to really know the controller because it does get intricate. You're using the trigger buttons and the face buttons. You've got sort of endemic spells. You've got special spells that you can call in and call out, sometimes on the fly, and sometimes you're battling with characters that will have red and blue and yellow shields that correspond to the different magical attacks that you have. So that can be a little bit like, oh my god, I've got a lot to deal with. And so if you are buying this for a younger person, be prepared to help them through through some of those sequences because it's not especially hand-holdy and super easy. But that's okay. I mean, you get used to it and you can buff yourself up with, more gear and more power and more experience, but you can also get all kinds of potions and stuff that will help you. And you can use the environment. You can actually pull barrels and things and hurl them at your enemies and stuff, which is really cool. But so far what I have experienced, though, is that the battles aren't the main focus. I think the main focus is just to experience living in this world and to cruise around and collect pages for your field guide, which is incredibly addictive. Sometimes they're invisible, and so you have to use your Revelio spell, and that will make things appear before you, and sometimes they'll be the pages. Sometimes they'll be flying away, the pages themselves, and you'll use your Accio spell and bring it to you and stick it into the book. And the book is beautiful, the map is beautiful. This is a fantastic Harry Potter experience so far. Absolutely. I am very, very much looking forward to playing more of it, especially with my kid. I'm definitely going to come back with some fuller thoughts on the whole core experience. But I think if you are a Harry Potter fan, you are going to be really blown away by just the level of polish in this game. Really solid stuff. Now, I don't have a score for you, but I'm really digging Hogwarts Legacy, and I think the hype was justified. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back very soon with some new content for you, new reviews, and a bigger, fuller review of Hogwarts Legacy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon, and until then, play forever.